and it might be the best lighting. Oh, hey, no. Ooh, that's even worse. Okay. That's about the best it's gonna get. Hey everyone, it's Beetle Biscuit. As you probably know, of course, I have just finished watching Hawaii Five-0. Oh my gosh, it took me forever to finish season 4. If you're watching this, or if it's a rerun, which you could be watching it over again, I have just finished season 4 of Hawaii Five-0. Season 5 is starting up in about a week or two. And I'm so excited because now, besides Vikings, I have another show where I know what the heck is going on in it. Which, yeah, I used to watch, like, Chicago Fire and Chicago PD and stuff. I still watch them, but it's like, what the heck is going on? Anyway, not much to talk about today. I had a very crazy day. If you look on my Facebook page, or I will upload it to YouTube, at work today I caught a cat opening the door to the large cat colony where we keep about 10 to 15 cats at one time, opening the door and bursting out. 4 escapes in the morning and 2 escapes in the afternoon, but it's hilarious. It is so freaking hilarious to watch this cat jump up and grab onto the doorknob and just slowly falling down. But it's even funnier when they forget that you put a doorstop in the door and they pull on the door anyway and they're just hanging there. House is empty, which is a loss for everyone else because they can't hear me being like an idiot and sounding stupid, talking to myself, talking to you, which we can all be weird together. How about that? Yeah. You like that? You like that, don't ya? Okay, I'm creeping myself out. But yeah, I can be as loud as I want today, which is completely awesome! Of course, there are 4 dogs downstairs who can probably hear me, and are probably gonna be making their way upstairs to make sure I'm not dying yet. It is pretty late. As you can see, these videos are very boring, aren't they? Very boring. It's 8:31. But yeah, nobody is home, so it's like I get to be as annoying and creepy as possible. I could run around out there naked, screaming at the top of my lungs, but it's not something I'm going to do because ain't nobody wanna see that. I guess I could tell you about the book series I'm reading. If you like aliens, and if you like espionage, and if you're just not that into romance, because for me it kind of zaps everything out of the book and the book goes back on the shelf. This is what I'm reading right now. It is called Event by, well, of course it's backwards. At least I'm reading it backwards. I haven't watched the video after I edit it. Well, I don't even edit it. I haven't even watched it after I'm done filming it, so I don't know if it's backwards for you. But it's called Event by David Lynn Goldman, which I don't know if I'd sympathize with him. His middle name is Lynn, but I guess there are guys who are named Lynn. I actually messed up and I read the 7th book in the series before I read the first one. But I didn't realize it was a series until they started mentioning all this stuff in it that I didn't know what it was. So I finally found the first one. And I went to the library to see if I could find the second one, but no. The library never does that. They like to be dangerous and piss everybody off. They had number 1, number 3, number 7, and number 8. I mean, what happened to number 2 and 4 and 5 and whatever's after that? Why can't they have them? Why? Oh God. Why? Anyway, I guess I'll have to buy them on like my Nook or something because I don't know if I'll be able to read past number 1 if I have not read number 2, even though I have read number 7, because number 7 is way up there and they introduced all these characters that did all this stuff way down here in number 1 and number 5 and all these other books, and I haven't read them, which kind of makes me mad, and it makes me kind of nervous because now I'm going to have to go and hunt for them on Barnes & Noble's website. Shock. This is actually kind of fun. Anyway, if you have not read them, I would suggest you do, because they are full of espionage and like really creepy aliens, I want to say. I can't give anything away, because if I give it away, then you'll never want to read it. But that was only number 7 that I read, so if you do want to start reading it, you'll probably completely forget what I've said and go on to the next book. So, I hope you read them. They are very good so far. I don't know what's going to happen in this one. It has to do with Area 51, which, if you're into aliens and science fiction and stuff like that, it's amazing, because it's like, well, I guess I could tell you this because it's not going to surprise you. They introduced it in like the first chapter. It's this gigantic underground, like, building, like a whole bunch of levels under the ground, and it's like secret. No one else in the military knows about it. And for some reason this is turning into a book blog, or I guess it's a vlog actually. And I don't really want it to be a book vlog. Sorry, my mind is not all the way here today. It's kind of fried. So I think there was something else I was going to tell you. I hate when this happens. I cannot remember what I was going to tell you. Oh, goodness. Well, I guess I am going on almost 7 minutes here. So, instead of annoying you and sitting here just twiddling my thumbs back and forth, I should probably say goodbye. Of course, you're probably sitting there going, damn. This was the dumbest video I've ever seen. I can't believe I watched this. Let's watch another one. Because, you know, I'm probably going to be the craziest person you're going to see on YouTube, but then again, that is an understatement. Because I have watched quite a few vlogs on here. And, you know, people like Graveyard Girl and Dan is on a Fire, Amazing Phil, Crab Sticks, Kick the PJ. They are crazy too. In a good way, guys. I swear to God, in a good way. If you want it to be in a bad way, you know, I'm sorry. But I think I'm just going to be one of the most out of here. I am going to try and change the camera angles at some point. I have it sitting, let me see if I can show you. I have it sitting on this computer thing because my laptop has the tendency to overheat. And so I set it up on this tab right here, and it sits and it faces me. And that is about the only camera angle I can get where I can actually just look at the camera and not have to be holding the camera back. So if anybody has any suggestions on what I can do with an iPhone camera, because I don't have any other fancy cameras, the one on my computer makes it very grainy, and it makes it very blurry and slow reacting, like very slow, and I look really weird on it. So if anybody has any ideas, please give them to me. I probably, with all the crap I have sitting around, I can probably make a makeshift stand, or, you know, save my money and go and buy a tripod for it. So I hope everybody is having a wow-tastic day. It's about to be a finished wow-tastic night here. Like I said, finished Hawaii 5-0. And nobody is home, so I better stop before the door opens and the dogs go flying out and I have to remake the video. So, everybody, have a good evening. Love you guys.